Alright, welcome back to the Evenicle 2. It's time to explore past the room. Or laboratory. Wow, this place is in a terrible state. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of monsters went crazy in here. Actually, that must be what happened. I can feel their presence everywhere. This structure must have been incredibly important for the locals. Really? Yeah. The floor and the walls are made of a sterile material that we often use in our modern clinics. And these instruments are used to conduct delicate and precise medical tests. Whoa! This scalpel is so sharp I bet it wouldn't even leave a scar. Alex picked up one of the tools and examined it with interest. Yeah, where is wind coming from? Patna grabbed her puffy hat in an attempt to stop it from being blown away by the sudden draft. Maybe this whole room was a colossal muggy hair dryer? Nah, it's probably a system used to blow the dust outside of the laboratory. But yeah, they do come in handy to quickly dry off after a good bath. Why would you use such a revolutionary technology for something so idiotic? I do love to take a relaxing bath right now. This place is too scary. It's making me miss our home and reason. Our clinic is much nicer than this gloomy place. Yeah, I don't ever want to be treated in a place like this. Remember when we explored the academy's infirmary at night? It's giving me the same scary vibes. You mean that time I forgot my gym clothes in there? That was fun! Cheryl was shaking like a leaf because she thought we do meet the ghost of that dead student. I was homeschooled by my grams, so I'm not sure I get it. This place just feels like an abandoned hospital to me. Okay, that sounds really scary! Alex, I think that we can open the next door from this terminal. Good find, Charles! Really? Does it still have some charge? Not sure. Let's try opening the door first. Charles touched the monitor and heard a muffled sound coming from the nearby passage. I guess we've unlocked it? Yeah, the last door made a similar sound. We should be able to reach the next room now. Is the terminal still working? Anything interesting in there? It looks like we can access some of Pilots' notes. It's all complex stuff, but maybe we can learn something new. This terminal doesn't have much charge left. We better be quick. The archaeologist girl pressed her fingers on the device and displayed a long list of titles. Let's see. Which one do you want to start with? Do you see anything that could tell us about the purpose of the structure? Sure. Huh? I think this button could help us. What does it do? It filters all entries and shows only the ones that are relevant to what you're looking for. Ooh. Convenient. Sounds handy. Let's give it a try. Roger! Charles danced her fingers on the monitor and produced a long paragraph written by Palos. I have been invited to join our best researchers in the Institute's main building. Hamlin, my old rival who joined them several years ago, is still working here as well. Did you read that? Hamlin was working here! As usual, I find myself unable to properly grasp what he is thinking. But his talents are just as outstanding as I remember. In the few years we have been separated, he was able to find the cure for the influenza. No way! The influenza is an untreatable disease with a survival rate lower than 1%. Hearing that Hamlin was so talented only makes me angrier. He has hardly lived for a decade, and he is already aiming to have Mother Ixtab bear his seed. Somebody should remind him that relationships between parents and children have been long forbidden. I'm not sure he realizes that. Hamlin never had a chance to mate with Ixtab. Looks like Hamlin has a pretty hardcore Oedipus complex. Yeah, but I doubt that was uncommon here. According to what we've read, most of the locals wanted to give the Hyaxine a good temple under the sheets. And here it says he has hardly lived for a decade, so he was around 10 years old? Someone that young developed a cure for the influenza? But even I have my pride. As custom dictates, I have announced that I shall be the one to take Ixtab and immerse myself in my studies. Even after prolonging this world's life, with the hero syndrome, man continues committing more sins. It is high time that somebody found a proper cure for this diseased world. The terminal suddenly ran out of power and almost blew my ears out. These people had a few screws loose, but I can see a hint of sanity in these notes. It sounds like the rivalry that Palos had with Hamlin spurred him to do his best. And now we know that Hamlin was born in this place. We might be able to find some data on the costumes as well. Right. Alex, what are you making that face for? That's great news. I don't know. I feel like we're about to discover something major. Like we're about to start a Vivitar's nest. Really? Now I'm feeling a little scared all of a sudden. Sorry, forget I said anything. Let's keep going. Maybe there's another room we can reach now? We'll see. Alex and his wife backed away from the terminal and resumed exploring the building. God damn it. Alright, what's inside in here? Tubes for septic? Pudding! Pudding, of course. Oh, there's that? Okay, I'm backing away. I'm going to somewhere else. Okay, emptiness. What's emptiness? Game experience, bro. Oh my god! It's just as powerful as ever! Jesus! We gotta take this guy down. Please don't miss. Thank you. Jeez. Okay, I'm using a level up ticket for this. There we go. Eek! Alex! There are a bunch of babies inside these jars. Oh! Those big ones? Yeah, it looks like they've been preserved in formalin. Formalin? Don't tell me. They were turning them into pickled food? Nah, formalin is a liquid used to stop organic tissues from decaying. Whoever worked there must have preserved them for research purposes. Hamlin. So, they are real human babies? But this guy's got a bunch of eyes everywhere. And this one has like 6 arms. Yeah, I'm not even sure you could call them human. This one looks like a Hanny. But let's sure that's an actual Hanny. Of course, I know that. I'm smart. Charles, try to see if you can turn this terminal on. Sure. Let's use it to open the next door first. It made that sound again. We should be able to reach the next room now, right? Wait, I think I just heard the same sound coming from another direction. Really? I completely missed it. You sure have good ears, Kanos. Maybe we have unlocked another door somewhere? Let's check the data on this thing and then take a look around. Sure. Want me to look up what they used this room for? Good idea. We can only read Palos' entries anyway. That's a real pity. Who knows what kinds of incredible things we could have learned from the other records? We could always come back here after things have calmed down. I'm sure Brownie would be more than happy to take a look at these terminals if we asked her. We all need for Alex to get naked and beg her, and she'll come running right away. I feel like that could endanger my Poppins' virginity, but I guess it's not a bad idea. Motherfucker, you're not a Poppins. Charles discovered an interesting passage and displayed it on the monitor. The appearance of children with disabilities has been increasing because of the inevitable inbreeding. It is exactly as Hamlin had predicted. We are reaching the limit dictated by our meager genetic pool. Furthermore, the merging between Mother Ixtab and the Dark Fiend has progressed to a worrying stage. Even the elders couldn't help but express their worries on the matter. Ixtab shall surely lose herself if she continues bearing more children. So she's still alive. A number of our best minds have left for the Dark Fiend's entrails to look for a solution. Cutie's seal was again unable to stop us, thanks to the horror's blood flowing in our veins. Even so, the prospects for this expedition to succeed are looking increasingly bleak. Ixtab was about to be completely absorbed by the Dark Fiend. Yeah, and it sounds like Pylos and the others had given up on her. But look at this next record. Hamlin accused the elders of having caught the same disease contracted by the Holy Knight. He insulted them for abandoning Mother Ixtab to her destiny, and said that something can still be done. Surprisingly enough, the vixen we both hate so much was the only one who shared this opinion. Epity? Vixen? Like a fox? Nah, I bet Dan Gold he's referring to a certain woman we all know well. Yes, he must be referring to Epity. Thinking about it, didn't he mention a certain vixen before dying? Both Epity and Hamlin are true prodigies on a comparable level. And now that he joined forces, everyone must have realized that we are no match for them. The terminal ran out of power and reverted to its inert state. And here I thought that Hamlin, Epity, and Pylos were Ixtab's only members. Yeah, according to what we've read, they had the support of several other researchers. But there isn't a single soul in the settlement. I seriously don't like where this is going. Let's take a look at the next room. We could stumble upon Epity or Hamlin's notes. Alex and his wives resumed their exploration of the labyrinthine structure. Oh, can I explore that away? Ah, this one's destroyed. So, oh yeah! Thanks! It really is unlocked! I almost had no hope, honestly, and I can't get it there from here. Okay, where the door is broken. Okay, cool, thanks. Carbon cut for Platina. 200 damage percentage. Dispels Fairy. Oh, helpful! A pleasant slash that comes furious enemies. 200% damage. Dispels Fury. But then a cute smile before attacking. Peace! Ah, with that cuteness, the world peace is gonna be arriving sooner or later. Anyways, a game experience and a new syndrome. Why not? Sure. Hey, we can try it out now. Yeah. Ah, jump by that little fellow over there. It's far away. Whatever, I'm gonna try and whoever. How would you stay angry at that? Excuse me. Hey, Rex! Yeah! Listen to this tiny little creature. Well? Charles, it's a new one. Hello! What? Charles placed her grimoire back in her backpack and let out a weird murmur. What's wrong? Did you just go hi-ho on me? What are you even talking about? I did never see something so idiotic. Right, sorry, it must have been my imagination. Seriously, let's not even joke about that. Sorry, Charles. Charles didn't notice Kana slowing down and accidentally bumped against her. Hiya! You were saying, Charles? What now? I believe you, I see that. Okay, is Charles transforming into a Henny? Oh yeah! Or maybe It could be a Yeti posing as Charles and attempt to infiltrate their group! Don't smash her! Smash her in other ways. Yuriki! I'm the real Charles! Put that hammer down slowly now! Then prove it to us! What's your husband's most sensitive erogenous zone? What? That can't be sneeze. Huh? Really? She's the real Charles? Hey, could you please not divulge someone's private info so casually? Anyway, she's just repeating the typical cries of a Hanawa. Hopefully. This is so humiliating. There's also something I'd like to check. Can I cast one of my offensive spells at you? Sure, just not make it hurt too much. No worries, I'll be using a weak one. Mini Fire Arrow! Alex cast a miniaturized version of his favorite spell on his wife's arm. Wow. She's turning into a Hattie! How did it go? Did you feel anything? Not even a teensy bit. I knew it. You developed a strong resistance against spells. Look, even your magical resistance went up. Just like a Hanny. This is the worst. I don't want to become a Hanny. It must be the hero syndrome. Let's stop at the closest hospital so I can take a look at her. Charles had contracted a new, incredibly humiliating disease due to the hero syndrome. Let's see how high is it. Oh, it's a 10. God damn it! I wish it actually really boosted even in the stats. Just for a little bit. Like, instead of 10 it shows infinity. Also, I need to heal ourselves. And then Charles. We're getting kinda pummeled here. Not gonna... Any? This room is completely empty. Duragi peeked into an area comparatively devoid of machinery and tilted her head and wondered. I get that you do want an empty room in case of necessity, but this feels like a total waste. There's only a single terminal here. Charles touched the monitor and displayed several letters on its surface. Meanwhile, the muffled sound of shifting air announced that the next door had been unlocked. It looks like they weren't using this room for anything specific. Maybe as a lounge. The entries here don't sound too interesting. But then again, there are no sofas. Anyway, let's give this one a try. Epedy and Hamlin have started a process to purify Mara Ixtab. The elders couldn't do anything to stop them. They only know how to achieve their personal interests. The Institute's old representatives and all those who warped Mara Ixtab's wishes must be purged. We have decided to use them to test a new drug that we created by refining monster blood. We call it Aiden's blood. Aiden's blood?! I knew it! Ixtab created it! I always had a hunch. So they have tested it on the people who lived here. The researcher who used to work in this room may have died because of that. Aiden's blood intensifies the subject's desires and causes severe physical alterations. Individuals who intake concentrated doses become slaves of their desires and take on unusual forms. What about that festival thingy that someone turned into? It was then that we finally noticed. As fellow humans, we had all caught the Holy Knight's disease. We became exactly like him. Power always corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Humans cannot escape from the incurable disease known as desire. Not even by living apathetic lives as mere cattle, isolated in small settlements. Yep, Palace was definitely the one who wrote this message. This passage. Yeah, that sounds like something he would have said. Surprisingly enough, both Hamlin and Epedy agreed with my point of view. Our goal is to achieve Mara Ixtab's true wish and cure this diseased world of the plague of tyrants. We have to return our organization to its original righteous path. I spoke with Hamlin. We have realized that to cure this world, we must be ready to make sacrifices. Only through an unwavering will, to challenge the current order, and the slaves we shall achieve our goal. We will follow Ixtab's true word and devote ourselves to the sanctity of our life. God damn it, everybody has steady coins to fill this up. Looks like it's out of magical power. I wish we knew how to charge it. What's with this weird rope? Coming out of the thingy? Wanna cut it? Please don't. I get the feeling that you'll be a terrible mistake. And be careful where you step. Try not to trip in it by mistake. Okay. Alex and his wife give a new insight about Ixtab and resume their exploration of the building. I gotta go the other way for a little bit. Also, maybe I should fill the holes now, since I don't know if I'll be allowed to even return here, honestly. Nah, I feel like it. Anyways, what did I miss in here? Not here. Here, right? Huh? This door isn't opening at all. But I thought we had unlocked it. Thought I even heard the whoosh and everything. Look here. The frame is bent. Something must have crashed against it from the outside. And now it can't slide open. Maybe it was a monster? Anyway, I'm sure there must be another door somewhere. Let's take a look around. Okay, going back. I wouldn't mind getting a Kankan, honestly. Ah! Stop! Storm! Yeah! What did you say when you use that? Emily punishment! Damn straight! I wish we could get a repeat of that. That was a wonderful honey hole.